Hey everyone, no respawns here. Hope you're having a grand week. So I have finally finished my Sunshine Tidings Co-Op build, and what I want to do is give you people a little bit of a tour. If you don't want to hear me waffling, completely understandable and honestly encouraged. I'm going to have a link in the description to a silent tour, which I'm going to do at the end, just because that way some of you don't want to hear me waffle. You want to get the feeling of the settlement without actually hearing me describe every minute detail. For those who do want to hear me waffle, I'm gonna waffle. So this has taken me a while. I actually checked back when I made a save just before I started this, and this has taken me just over 24 hours. I was actually quite surprised. I didn't think it had taken me that long. Normally my settlements are much smaller than this. I deliberately do, you know, kind of the much more compact areas, but with Sunshine Tidings Co-Op specifically, you don't really have that luxury unless you aggressively remove some of the cabins on around the edge, because you sort of want to use the entire area. But yeah, really pleased. So this is the Gatehouse. We've done a video on this before. Also pleased to note that my settlers are actually using all the pathing, which makes me happy. And they're using the gate, which just is grand. Oh, it looks so cool. It looks so great. This has taken me so long. Oh, God. I was actually surprised. I did 6 hours of building the other day, thinking, oh, I'll finish it tonight. No. But the end result is quite cool. So the main, if you didn't see that, I did a few build videos leading up to this, but the main kind of, I guess, focus areas are these paths that go around the entire settlement, and the fact that I've replaced the kind of normal, just kind of low-level farms with these kind of more allotment-style farms. Honestly, it's just to use the space and just give it a little bit of just a sense of verticality, I guess, and it just makes it a little bit more detailed. I've got 9 settlers. That guy likes that rock. I need to delete that rock because he keeps just hanging around it. I've got 9 settlers. Well, 9, I think the robot counts as one, and I think actually technically one of them is a provisioner. So I'm probably going to see if I can bulk out the number of people, because it does look a little bit empty. I've also got people working the shops as well. Oh, it looks so good. And what's great about this one is that this place produces a lot of water alongside all the food. Honestly, the water is the biggest thing it does, because I've got that water tower there, which is from the USO mod, because I know someone's going to ask me. If you just go to water, it's in there somewhere. And then I've got quite a lot of land-based water purifiers, which you can also get from the USO mod. So that gives me a lot of water, which is grand for, paying for shipments, which is one of my bigger expenses. I've done, in terms of junk decoration, you'll notice this, I've put a little bit, but I was very mindful of the frame rate. You may notice I'm walking quite slowly. That's because the frame rate does get a wee bit choppy. So I've kept the junk decoration down to enough that there's character, but not too much that I'm like, right, this is just ridiculous. Also, I had to stop myself because I was just spending too long. I was like, oh, it'll be done tomorrow. It'll be done next week. I absolutely love these paths so much. Let's do a little route on the paths. What I love about them is it fills the space, which I really like. Gives me an excuse to just make something silly and custom. This little bridge area is my favourite bit. But I find myself actually using them as well. I've just got all these little paths everywhere. And it's grand. I love it. It's just so good. You're just like... And it makes sense as well, because the space is very, very hilly. And I think that people, maybe not would, but they would at least, put gravel down or something, because you're going to twist your ankles. Ah, it looks so good. I'll let you peep inside the houses in a wee sec. Oh, sensational. I'm also just so happy it's done, because I can do other things now. I've realised I was playing, because I tend to, in terms of like actually playing the game, I haven't actually played much of the story on this run. I haven't like rescued Nick, for example, but I'm level like 49 because I just get it all from the building. And I realise I do want to do that, so I'm going to, maybe this week and next week, just, maybe not complete the game, but I might kind of get a little bit further in, because I've done all of the northern, well, most of the northern settlements now, and I'm starting to kind of go downwards a little bit. These stores are really good. These are level 3 stores as well, so I've got a general store and a food one. This place is probably going to be my main money maker now, which is good. Because I haven't played much of the game. I don't have that, backlog of caps that you would have got from just selling all the guns. Whereas now I'm like, it doesn't really matter. I just basically jump between my settlements, and I've got all of these caps. So much water as well. Like, literally. I've probably already got... How much have I got already in here? Yeah, I sold that, like, earlier today. It's so good. All right, let me show you the interior of some of these. So these cabins are interesting. It is my very generous way of wording it. They're very difficult to decorate for 2 reasons. 1, the front is a bit annoying because it kind of sinks. And 2, putting stuff on the walls is a bit of a pain. You may notice I've used mostly 3D stuff. I was going to decorate all these shelves, so I will at some point in my own time decorate the shelves, but I've kind of kept it just busy enough. As said, I do prefer kind of the more, the smaller settlements because I can make them more detailed without feeling like it's going to take me 24 hours. But I'm still pleased with how this one's turned out. All the houses basically look like that, so variations of that. This area I'm quite pleased with the use of space, honestly. It turned into a wee bit of a workshop. I've got a whole robot theme, and what I actually might do to kind of bulk out the feeling of making the settlement feel like it's got a lot of people in it, and also it makes sense thematically, is I'm going to have maybe 2 more robots, and what I'm going to do, which is what I've done with this guy over here, I need to tidy his rug. Where is he? There he is. I've got him walking between patrol rugs, and he spaces walks up and down here, or he's walking over there for some reason. I don't know why he's doing that. Okay, he's never done that before. Use the path. But yeah, I'm gonna have a few robots, I think, because it will be grand. I like Protectrons, but I might actually have a few flow. Technically, I've got good feels. The problem is he always gets stuck. he's almost certainly over here, isn't he? Where is he? He gets stuck somewhere. Where are you? You? Oh, no, he's not. Oh, all right. Stop making me look stupid, both of you. He normally gets stuck. But yes, anyway, I really like this place a lot. I'm happy that it turned out the way it did. I love these little allotment areas. I might periodically add, especially things like adding some rarer crops, because with the mods you can basically kind of add different tilde crops, and I might actually use it as, like, for example, more hub flour and things like that, so I can make more drugs. But yes, in a second I will have a silent tour where I'll just kind of meander around and kind of, for people who didn't want to hear me waffle. The next video, so I'm going to be deliberately doing slightly smaller settlements, so we won't be tackling something like the castle for a while, or, you know, Spectacle Island. I'm going to be definitely doing Outpost Sabonia next, because I've already started to build on that, and it's going to be quite a short one. I want to do a separate dedicated video on the radio tower, because I think that's one of those things that I've never really known what to do with, and I think it can probably look quite cool with a little bit of work. And then probably want to look at maybe doing Taffington, and also Covenant's going to be an interesting one, because Covenant, what we're going to be doing is clearing it out and just sort of mostly be decoration. So I'm going to basically just turn it into a no respawn settlement, but keeping the vibe. So it should be quite cool, and also gives me an excuse to play some of the game. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? Rather than just spending... I'm on day... nearly 6 full days, so like 150 hours, 120, 130 hours, and I've not really played the story. So it'd be nice to do that. Anyway, I'll have a silent tour in a sec, and I love you all, and you enjoy the rest of your week. You take care.